What's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? Of course, if you don't already know, G stands for Gamerz. Just wanted to sit here and do a little quick video about this Pokken Tournament game. Came out like around March or sometime this year. It's for the Wii U. It's a Pokemon game mixed with a little bit of Tekken, I guess you could say, Tekken fighting. But overall, the game got decent reviews. And I just wanted to chime in and say what I thought about the game. I think the fighting mechanics is the first thing I'm going to start off with. It's a very capable game. I mean, even though they got this thing where it's called like the action phase, or I forget the name phase. It was like this one phase where it's kind of like open arena, and they show you from this third top down view, and then after you do a couple of moves, it'll burst you into your traditional, 2D fighting style, and the moves change as well. There's, the characters got moves per style. I think after literally like maybe 10 to 15 minutes of getting used to that, you realize how pretty cool it is, how it expresses the aura, the energy of what Pokemon characters can do. Of course, this is the game that we all wanted, which is, makes me ask the question, like, who was asking for this game? But for what this is actually a pretty good game. The fighting mechanics, I do think it's okay. I know some people say that it could be overwhelming. I just think if you stick with it, it was 15 minutes for me, maybe 30 to 45 to everybody else, and if I'm not mistaken, 30 to 45 is generally about the average of what any fighting game should be, or any game in general. The other thing that I thought was pretty cool was I know it's a short amount of characters in the game, in terms of how many Pokemon it is, but I think it's the right amount of characters given this style of a fighting game. If you pick up any fighting game today, there's about at least 15. Some may be a little less because they're not that known and they're trying to break it into a new series, but I do think the characters that they pick for this game out the gate works very well. Of course, you're going to see a lot of Pikachu because I'm a Pikachu fan, so don't worry about the footage that you're seeing. The thing that disappointed me in this game is the graphics, not the animations. I think the animations are amazing, but the graphics. I've played games, like Nintendo Land. I played games like Mario Kart. I played games like Splatoon. I played games like Xenogears. I played Bayonetta 2. What's the other games? I played 2 or 3 other games, and all these games most of these games look beautiful. And I feel like the Pokken game, when you looking at it on your screen, it's like wow, but then when you look at it on your television screen, it's like, yo, what the hell? And I don't know, it's just something. The backgrounds, they half-assed on the background, so I thought they could put more energy on the actual characters in the ring. But then when you look at the characters in the ring, that's not there. But the animations and the sparks and all that other stuff that the characters do when they hit each other or they do their special attacks, whatever, that looks dope. It moves fast. It does everything that you want it to be in a fighting game. Now, if I had to say, out of 10, which I don't, if this game got 8s, this game is worth 8s. And I think if you're a Pokemon fan, you kind of have to play it. If you're a Pokemon fan that never plays fighting games, you will enjoy this. For everyone else who's just waiting for what they're waiting for, I understand your concern about not wanting to play this game. I think the multiplayer was fine. I think the matchmaking was fine. I didn't have an issue there. I think that I had maybe one other little small gripe. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. It was a small gripe. I think at one point when I was in the qualifying leagues, it was a little bit, the tournament leagues, it felt a little kind of way, like I was grinding and it just didn't feel like I was making any real progress sometimes. But it wasn't that it was progress for the little characters. It was progress just because I thought I could blow past it, and that wasn't happening. So that might have been specific to me. When you were creating your player in the beginning, I felt that it was very limited. Although you do earn stuff as you play, I still think it was still limited. The other thing that I like was the ease of use of calling your backup character to help you, and being able to switch between those backup characters in between rounds, and you get your little boosts, your buffs, whatever you want to call it. your speed increases and damage attacks, and you know, I just think this is a very solid game. And if you have a Wii U and you can get your hands on it, whether you use Redbox, GameFly, or you know, you're a Pokemon fan, I still say you have to touch it. You have to at least touch it. You never know. I touched it. I liked it. I think it's worth a play. Again, I know that the Pokemon fans, including myself, not really a strong Pokemon fan, but I am a fan of the games as well. We all wanted something else. Personally, I want a Pokemon game like Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, but you know, I know a lot of people want the Stadium, which I'm for that too. So I don't know, if you're looking for something to play, especially if you own a Wii U, I do think this is worth a try. Alright, so any other questions, drop it in the comment section below. Other than that, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to all the IGZ teammates out there, and shout out to you, the subscribers. Appreciate all the love. Thank you.